Jordan, maybe? Might be Jordan. Oh, that ice out there. It's gotta be looking pretty good. Here we go. Practice tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, this is way down on this. It seems a lot better than last year. Wasn't it like pretty warm or like I didn't really notice a lot of and maybe it was, did they figure it was the heat warming it? Like it was like always kind of up and down. Yeah, constantly. I can leave that fucking wide open on it.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. All right, everything sounds good on the audio. JV matchup between the River Falls Wildcats and the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes.
Everything's good. There.
All right, last meeting between these two varsity teams saw the Old Abes win in the last minutes, 3-2 against the Wildcats. Wildcats looking to get one back here at home. Got a minute left of warm-ups before they start picking up the pucks and getting ready for first period puck drop here in River Falls. Got Blake and Simonette dressed as the goaltenders tonight for the Wildcats. Looks like only one goalie dressed for the Old Abes, and that's number 30, Hebert. Connor Hebert, a ninth grader. This at 5'10", 150 pounds. Number 35, Sawyer Blake of the Wildcats. This as a freshman. And goaltender Simonette, a sophomore. Old Abes were in their purple jerseys. Wildcats were in their regular home white.
By appreciating and respecting the efforts of both teams, the coaches, and the officials in tonight's contest in a positive manner. Please be reminded that state law prohibits the use of tobacco or alcohol products in any area used by public schools. Let's play hockey.
All right, we got Halverson taking the draw for the Wildcats. And Wildcats come away with the puck. Braun laid it back, and now it's dumped deep by River Falls. That was Lear in on the forecheck, and River Falls able to hold his own. Eau Claire passes it up the right side. That was to Kurth. Kurth plays it up to number 15, Schofield. Schofield, sharp-angled shot and scores. Simonet went down onto his knees playing that reverse VH, and the player, number 15, Levi Schofield, said, okay, thank you very much. I'm going to take that top shelf. And the Old Abe's up 1-0 early, just 25 seconds into this hockey game. Face-off won by the Old Abe's right into the Wildcats zone. They go, pass into the slot, nicely knocked away there by Dorn. That puck played up by Tuckner Miller. Cleared but not out, held in nicely by Dorn. Eau Claire, though, able to chip it out to the neutral zone. This is Hare with it. Hare into the zone. Stick handles, gets chopped down, and a penalty coming up. It's going to the Old Abe's. Should be a slashing call. And it's going to the goal scorer, Schofield. Official call is cross-check. Looked more like a slash to me. Either way, Wildcats going on the power play for the next 2 minutes. They're down a goal early, so this is their chance to get it right back. It's going to be John on the draw for River Falls. He's got Serene to his right.
Scoring for Eau Claire Memorial.
Seiler's out there as well on offense. Serene circles the net.
Number 24.
Still has the puck along the half wall. Gets it back to the point.
A minor penalty has been assessed for the Old Abe.
Dodge plays it right back to Serene, who's hit from behind, and another penalty coming up to Eau Claire. It'll be a 5-on-3 power play. Cross-checking is the call, and that's going to number 6, Braxton Bjork. 5-on-3 power play coming up. It'll be 5-on-3 for 1:38. Simonet starting in goal for the Wildcats. Face-off won by Eau Claire. They try to ice it along the boards. Nice hold in there by Dodge. John takes a big hit but plays the puck to Serene. Serene goes around the net. Plays it back to Broden Flanagan, who goes cross ice. This is Dodge. Dodge's shot goes wide, blocker side. Broden Flanagan with it. Cross ice pass, one-timer, goes wide, and the net comes off the moorings. We have a face-off coming up in the Eau Claire zone. 1:14 left on the 5-on-3 power play. And if you're just joining us, River Falls is down early. They gave up a goal 25 seconds into the hockey game. Face-off nicely won by Halverson, but that gets by Dorn. He'll have to retreat to center ice. River Falls will have to take up. This is Braun with it. Into the zone goes Braun. Now he plays it back. That gets by Halverson and Dietrich. Wildcats will have to regroup at center. Dorn's cross-ice pass picked off by Eau Claire. Taken away by Lear. Lear's pass is off target. Now a race for the puck into the Eau Claire zone. Nice hustle by Braun. River Falls wins that puck thanks to Braun. Now it goes back to the point. Dietrich tries to get that on net. It goes wide into the corner. Halverson plays it back to the point. Dorn plays it back. Halverson with it. Tries a pass that goes off the skate. Shot out front. Nice kick save there by Hebert. Puck goes into the corner. Another shot. Deflects and another save by Hebert, and he controls that rebound. What a save by the Eau Claire goaltender on Halverson. Good play by River Falls to work it down low. Just couldn't find the back of the net. 15 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Faceoff goes into the corner. Cleared to center by Eau Claire. Back for it is Dodge. Braden Dodge, a junior for River Falls, enters the zone, shoots, and that goes just high. Blocker side. Tuckner Miller banks that around the boards. A strike now in the corner. Shoots it in. Goaltender steers that aside. Hare picks it up. Hare skates towards center. Tried to pass that down low. It was off target and cleared all the way down by Eau Claire. Simonette passes that out to Tuckner Miller at the red line. And he has that puck stolen. Now it's 5-on-5 hockey as both penalties expire. Broden Flanagan has that get away from him. Eau Claire dumps into the River Falls zone. In on net, saved by Simonette. Puck goes into the corner. Another centering pass just out of the reach of the Eau Claire forechecker. Now John dumps deep and gives chase. Serene battles for that puck. Banked off the boards by Eau Claire, but not out. Nice hold in by Serene. Eau Claire keeps on trying to go up the left side. Now they finally get it out to center. Dietrich with it. Oh, has that taken from him. Eau Claire in on a breakaway. Shot and a goal. Simonette got a piece of that one. Not enough as it trickled into the net after it hit his glove. Eau Claire up 2-0. That goal scored by number 26, Lucas Andorfer. .10:39 left in the first period. River Falls down by 2. Face-off won by Eau Claire. They go right back into the Wildcats zone. Centering attempt there, picked off by Dietrich. He dumps that into the Eau Claire zone. Berlin with it. Berlin of the Old Abes. Pass that up the left side. Now it's deep into the Wildcat zone. Battle for it out of my line of sight. Nice pass there by Seiler. He got that up to Serene. Serene in on net. Shot and a save by Hebert. Serene tried to center that. Now John gets it back. Dietrich's shot goes just wide, glove side. Nice pinch there by Dorn. Old Abe's working around their net. Dietrich. Nice forecheck there by the defenseman of the Wildcats, and now it's finally dumped by the Old Abes. Halverson with it. Halverson banks it up the boards. That's out of Braun's reach, and now Braun finally gets there. Old Abes pick up the puck, though. Lear trying to get in on that forecheck. Nice stick check there by Lear, but Old Abes still have it. Into the River Falls zone they go. Oh, big hit. Causes 2 River Falls players to collide. Halverson got the worst of that as he went head over feet. Or feet over head, I guess. Cross-ice pass there is on target. Lear with it. Lear dumps deep. Halverson gives chase. Old Abe's with it behind the net. Now, if Halverson doesn't let go behind the net, he might get called. He does, and now here the Old Abes come in 2-on-1. Good stick check there by Dodge to knock that puck away. Dodge, a junior defenseman. He's been really good for the Wildcats so far this season. Old Abe's with it at the blue line, trying to slip a check. Saved by Simonette. Puck still high in the slot. And now finally cleared by Tuckner Miller. Good stick there by Tuckner Miller. Interrupts the Old Abe's offensive pass. Now this is a giveaway. Shot from down low and they score. That's the second goal of the game for number 15, Schofield. And the Old Abe's up by 3-0. That one beat Simonette low blocker side. Looked like his angle might have just been a little bit off. As Schofield shot that from right at the bottom of the circle and beat him far side, just inside the post, blocker side. Abe's. 8:14 left in this first period. It's 3-0 Old Abe's. Referee's having a conversation with the Old Abe's coach. Don't know what this is about, but don't know what he could be not happy about. They're up by 3 very early into this hockey game. Hare after the puck. He dumps deep. After it is A-Strike. A-Strike, good speed there. Tried to kick it to his stick. Now battle for it in the corner. Shot by A-Strike, kicked aside by Hebert. Now wrapped around by the Wildcats. Centering attempt there goes off a stick. Nice poke away by Dorn. Interrupting that breakout by the Old Abe's. Old Abe's into the zone. High in the slot, shot saved by Simonette. Rebound cleared by Dorn. Dorn goes off the boards all the way down. This will be icing. No icing. Actually, they wave it off. Old Abe's stretch pass intercepted by the Wildcats. Now a centering pass goes off a skate. Seiler attempted a backhand that bounced just wide of the net. Another shot by Seiler goes wide blocker side. Hare tried to pass it back to the point. It's intercepted by the Old Abe's, and now here they come 2-on-4. Played deep into the corner. Good defense there to draw their players wide and out of harm's way. Puck played by the Wildcats, and now we have a stoppage. I don't know what the call is here. Dietrich's going off. It's going to be a power play for the Old Abe's. I just don't know what the penalty is. Cross-check. Cross-check to Dietrich. Wildcats will be shorthanded for the first time tonight. Face-off coming up will be the Simonette's left. Power play for the Old Abe's. Nice face-off win by Charlie John. It's always huge when your centerman can win the in-zone face-offs. Wildcats couldn't clear. Old Abe's with it at the point now. John trying to steer his man wide. Does so. Old Abe's chip down low. Puck squirts free to Serene, and he's able to clear to center ice. Old Abe's drop pass. Seiler on him. Now the Old Abe's circle with it. This is Borshim. Borshim's shot. Blocker saved by Simonette. Puck goes behind the net. Wrapped around by the Wildcats. Race for it. Old Abe's keep it in and deep. Played back to the point. Old Abe's shot through traffic. That gets deflected. Goes just high over the net. Schofield with it now. He's already got 2 goals so far. Passes out to center. Shot goes off the stick of John. Nice stop there by the Wildcats offenseman. Now Seiler steals that puck and dumps deep. He'll go off for a change. 45 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Wildcats. Old Abe's enter the zone. Battle for it down low now. Broden Flanagan gets tied up and thrown down. Penalty coming up to the Old Abe's. What a bad penalty by number 10. And now he's got him pinned up against the glass. Good job by Broden Flanagan not to take things personally and just accept the fact that he got badly penalized against. And number 10's off. It should be a rough. Miles Olson. Roughing is the call. Now we got 4-on-4 hockey for the next 36 seconds. I really like how Broden Flanagan kept his cool there. It would have been very easy for him to take a retaliation penalty. So he was getting all kinds of hit dirty behind the net and behind the play. Serene's going to take this face-off to the right of goaltender Hebert. And it's won by Serene. He plays it back to Broden Flanagan. Back to Serene along the half wall. Serene gets it over to Dodge. Dodge with it. Dodge being pressured, chips deep. Now the Old Abe's come away with it. Bad giveaway there by Eau Claire. Serene chips it ahead to Halverson. Halverson in, one-on-one. Circles with it. Nice play by Halverson to protect that puck. Halverson kicks it behind. Now plays it back to Broden Flanagan. Flanagan. Shot through traffic. That goes just wide, blocker side. Wildcats on the power play now for the next minute 20. Eau Claire able to chip to center ice. And now Halverson touches up, but he's offside. 4:39 now left in the first period. A minute 10 left on the Wildcats power play. They are down by 3. Face-off won by the Old Abes. They chip high and out to the red line. Glove down by Broden Flanagan. He's into the offensive zone. Jukes to the left. Sharp angled shot saved by Hebert. It's just laying there. Now he covers up for a face-off. Slowly but surely, it looks like the Wildcats are waking up to today's game. They started very slow, but now they seem to be waking up and getting better chances on net. 55 seconds left on the power play. Puck wrapped around Hebert's net. A strike, sharp angled shot, tip, but never makes it in on goaltender Hebert. Eau Claire with the puck, and they clear all the way down. Flanagan with it in the corner. He takes a look. Schofield is on the forecheck for the Old Abes. A strike, tried to pass it back, intercepted by Schofield, and he'll dump deep. Simonette lays that off for Dorn. Dorn, cross ice, Flanagan now. Cuts to the middle. Nice play there by number 5 in white. He's in, cuts to the left, on goal, shot just wide, blocker side. Nice pinch there. Dorn with it. Sharp angled shot, saved by Hebert. Puck goes behind the net. Cleared by Eau Claire all the way down. Back for it is Dodge. 3:30 left in the game. It's 5-on-5 hockey now. The penalty to the Old Abes just expired. Dodge with speed into the zone. Sharp angled shot kicked away by Hebert. And the Old Abes have trouble clearing. This is Schofield with it down low in his own end. Banks it off the boards and out to center ice. Hare plays it back to Dodge. Dodge, cross ice. That was out of the reach of Tuckner Miller, and that'll be ice. No icing. They waved it off. Interesting call there by the referee. Dodge with it. Goes cross ice to Dietrich. Dietrich plays up. That's out of the reach of Tuckner Miller. Here come the Old Abes, 3-on-2. Shot gets deflected up into the netting. Nice stick on puck there by defenseman Dietrich. Dietrich, a 9th grader, number 34 in white, gets a stick on that shot, and the puck goes right up into the netting for a face-off. This is going to be John on the face-off. He wins another important draw. Flanagan goes cross ice. Serene now in. Serene's got a little room. In on goal. Scores! And Serene falls, but he's up. He's okay. Serene scores on the breakaway, and now the Wildcats trail by 2. He beat goaltender Hebert low glove side, electing to shoot instead of deke on the power play. Wildcats on the board with 2:33 left in this first period. Nice shot by Serene. Serene dumps around. Hebert out to stop it. Can't. Old Abes. Nice forecheck there by John. Schofield's pass up ice, intercepted by Flanagan. Flanagan, nice stick handling there. Centers it. John couldn't get a shot off. John plays it back to the point. Flanagan with it. Flanagan's shot. Saved by Hebert. Rebound. Wildcats couldn't get a stick on it. It was just laying there in the crease area. Now good pressure by the Wildcats. Serene plays it back to Flanagan. Flanagan from the blue line skates forward. Flanagan shot. Oh, just wide, glove side. Got to hit the net there and make the goalie do the work. Seiler battling in the corner. Puck goes deeper. Now Serene on the forecheck with John wrapped around. Flanagan pinches, but the puck goes out to the red line. Back for it was Dorn. Dorn plays it to John. Now John stops, cuts to the left into the offensive zone. He goes. John's shot. Glove saved by Hebert, and he holds on for a face-off. 3-1 hockey game, 1:27 left in the first period. Wildcats clawing back late in this period. Lear taking this draw for the Wildcats. Puck goes into the corner. Halverson knocks that down with the glove. Now battle for it in the corner. This is out of my line of sight. Minute 12 left in the period now. Wildcats with it. Played back to the point. Dietrich shot off a shin pad. Now the Old Abes have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Dodge, though. Nice angle off by the defenseman. Dodge stole that puck. Takes it behind the net. Now Dietrich clears... no, that was Lear. Lear plays it up to Braun. Braun gets by the defender. Takes a hit, but puck goes behind the net. Wrapped around by the Old Abes. Dietrich able to hold his own briefly. Now the Old Abes get it out. Borsham with it. Borsham shot. Saved by Simonette. Puck goes behind the net. Wrapped around by the Wildcats. Braun. Cross ice. Shot by the Wildcats goes wide. Braun after it in the corner. 20 seconds left in the first period. Hare will be first to this puck. Hare centering pass off his stick. Now Hare gets the rebound. Backhand. Puts it in the crease. Wildcats trying to get a shot off. They're just tied up. And now cleared out. Shot from distance. Saved by Hebert. Knocked down. What a save by Hebert. That was a baseball-style swing by Halverson, and he got all of it. Hebert just somehow able to keep that puck out. After one, it is 3-1 Old Abes. They got 3 early goals on the Wildcats, and now the Wildcats trail by 2 after the goal from Carter Serene. How many shots on goal do you think both player has?
Good question.
6 or 7?
He doesn't that many. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. We got more shots.
Yeah, I think so.
10-7, 10-6, something like that. No, I wish we had a shot clock.
Yeah,
You
so
know
do
what
I.
I mean? Or a shot counter. I don't think it'd be that hard to do.
No.
It doesn't have to be fancy.
Right.
Just 2 little separate ones right underneath the scorecard, right?
Right.
I mean, you should be able to tie it right into it.
Yep. Does Max want to play soccer or hockey after high school?
It's Hudson, the little guy who does both. Max, I'm sure Max would love to. I don't know if he'll have opportunities, but
Boy, they look good this year.
yeah,
That line.
yeah, it should be interesting where they end up at, by their junior, senior year.
Yeah, there's
Gotta
so much
keep
growth
going.
in between
Oh,
now
big
and then.
time. They're playing against 17, 18-year-olds. They're 14 and 15,
But boy, they move their feet well and they move the puck well.
They're learning. I like where they're at. They don't get a lot, all they're playing penalty kill, but they should, They're in a good spot.
Right.
They'll get better.
All right, almost set for second period puck drop. It's John on the draw. Push forward. And Seiler was offside, but they didn't touch the puck. Dorn passes that up. Seiler with it. Oh, that bounced over his stick. Battle for it back and forth along the red line. Schofield checked off that puck nicely by Serene. Causes a turnover. John's shot saved by Hebert with the glove, and he'll hold on for a faceoff. If I had to guess after the first period, I think the Wildcats got 10 shots. And I believe the Old Abes had about 7. Shot from distance, saved by Hebert. Now race for the puck into the Wildcat zone. Serene with it behind his own net. Passed it up. Nice pass by Serene. Now he gets it at the red line. Pass off John. Shot saved by Hebert. Rebound right in the slot. No Wildcat there to bury it. Now Old Abe's able to clear. Dumped down. No icing on the call, even though they hadn't crossed the red line. Dietrich with it. Passes it up the board. Serene cuts to the middle but loses the puck. Old Abe's try to pass it back, and now it goes all the way in the corner of their own end. Held in nicely by Dorn. Dorn looking for the tip by John. He just couldn't get a stick on it. Now Hare. Hare, cross-ice one-timer. Fanned on by Tuckner Miller. And the Old Abe's able to clear. This is Conti dumping it deep. Simonette stopped that. Now it's Broden Flanagan. Trying to pick up speed at center ice. Cuts to the left. Slips a check in. Shot saved by Hebert. Nobody there to get the rebound. It's cleared right to the wall. Old Abe's Bjork with it. Bjork checked off that puck nicely by Dodge. And now it is Hare. Hare out of the zone. And into the offensive zone. Hare with it. Centers it. Poked away by Hebert. Puck goes into the corner. Flanagan's shot off his shin pad. A strike after it. Hare, nice hit there. Puck gets by him, though. Now Flanagan pinches. Interrupts that passing play. Puck at the Wildcats bench. They were changing. This is going to be a face-off right in front of River Falls' bench. It's going to be Lear on the faceoff for the Wildcats. Dalton Lear, sophomore, playing center tonight for River Falls. He's got Halverson to his right. And I can't see the numbers to his left. Looks like it might be Braun. Centerman for Eau Claire having a word with the ref. Faceoff won by the Wildcats. Halverson after it all, he caught an edge. Eau Claire's pass intercepted. Shot goes wide, glove side. Now Dorn with it. Dorn's shot off a shin pad. Now it's a 2-on-1 for Eau Claire. This is Schofield. Cross-ice pass. Shot saved by Simonette with the right pad. That's his best save of the night so far. Halverson with it at center ice. Halverson dumps deep and gives chase. He's first to it. Slips a check. Tries a centering pass. Lear couldn't get a stick on that. Now Lear picks it up. Nice effort there by 24 White. Cycles to Braun. Braun with it. He's tied up. Centers it. Shot saved by Hebert on the backhand off of Halverson's shot. 11:46 left in the second period. Wildcats trail 1-3. Face off to Hebert's right. John pushes it ahead, runs out of real estate. The shot goes off the side net. Puck goes right through the slot. Nobody could get there. And now the Old Abe's able to clear into the offensive zone, but good defense there by Serene, knocking that one away. And now it's dumped by the Wildcats into the offensive zone. Stretch pass there by the Old Abe's is on target. This is Conti in the zone. Puck taken away from him. Now the Wildcats have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Serene. Shot. Saved by Hebert. Oh, rebound went right by John. Nice shot there by Serene. Looking for that rebound. Hebert made the right pad save. Serene with it now in his own end. Plays that up. Flanagan battling for it along the wall. Seiler in to help. Knocked away by Schofield. Schofield tried to pass it up. That's off target. Serene after it in his own end. Serene. And that's chipped up and out of play by the Wildcats. So the Wildcats getting 10 shots in the first. The Old Abe's getting 7. And right now the Wildcats are out shooting them in the second period. 6-1. A-Strike saw his face-off go deep into the Wildcat zone. Puck goes right through the slot. Shot by the Old Abe's, blockered away by Simonette. Another centering pass on target. That shot kicked away by Simonette with the right pad. Good save there by the Wildcats goaltender. They tried to clear high off the glass, but it's held in. Old Abe's wrap it around. First to it is going to be Bjork. Bjork plays it right back into the opposite corner, but it's picked up by the Wildcats. Stretch pass there, finds the stick of Bjork. Bjork had it taken away from him. Oh, miscommunication there. Dietrich able to chip it out to center ice. Old Abe's chip it right back in. After it is Dorn. Dorn goes around his own net. Off the boards, but not out. Shot by the Old Abe's, sticked away by Simonette. Wildcats having trouble clearing the zone. This is Hare. Hare through the slot. Trying to pick up speed. Gets it out to the red line. Now overskates it. Takes a check, and the Old Abe's come away with the puck. Drop pass there. A-Strike almost intercepted that. Bjork with it now for the Old Abe's. Into the offensive zone he goes. Circles. Tries a centering pass. Halverson intercepts that. Halverson now. Chips that deep and gives chase. Battle for it behind Hebert's net. Halverson. Nice stop and go. Wow, Halverson's doing a great job here. Centering pass right by Braun. Nice pinch there by Flanagan. Seiler gets that puck a little deeper, but it's banked up by the Old Abe's. And now out to center ice. Back for it is Dodge. Dodge off the glass, out to center ice. Now a lot of back and forth here in the neutral zone. Simonette stops that for Flanagan. Now Flanagan up the right side. This is Serene. He's poke checked off that puck. Giveaway there. Serene steals it, plays it back to the defender, Dodge, and Dodge goes up the boards to Flanagan. Back to Dodge behind the net. Over to Flanagan. Now A-Strike. His pass just a little bit off target, but the Wildcats able to clear. John chips it in. That goes behind Hebert's net. Now stretch pass there is on target. This is Kurth of the Old Abe's. Kurth centers. Puck goes behind the Wildcats net. Another centering pass. They were looking for a shot from the point. That one's kicked away by Serene. Another shot saved by Serene. This time he covers up. And that was a quick whistle as he did not have that puck, but the ref thought he did. And now there will be a goaltending change for the Wildcats. So Serene will finish with 13 shots. Simonette. will finish with 13 shots on total. Hare checked off that puck. This is Schofield. He overskated that. Old Abe's get it into the zone. Nice takeaway there by the Wildcats. Sharp angle check. It's deflected into the netting. Well, the faceoff. Sawyer Blake now in net for the Wildcats. He comes in with just under 7 minutes to play in the second period. Wildcats down by 2. They trail 1-3. Faceoff won by Eau Claire. Played back to the point. Now cross ice. Tuckner Miller got a stick on that. Puck high in the slot area. Now a shot and a goal. That goal scored by number 6, Braxton Bjork. And Eau Claire up 4-1. Eau Claire brings us right into the Wildcat zone and around the net. Attempted back pass goes off Wildcat skate. Giveaway. Oh, that goes just wide of Blake's net. He made the save, and then it trickled wide. A-strike in. He's got a little bit of room. A-strike shot goes over the crossbar. Cleared by Eau Claire to center ice. This is Dodge back for it. Dodge goes D to Flanagan. Played up to A-strike, but that was deflected off of his stick. Now a nice takeaway by Lear. Lear into the slot. Eau Claire able to clear. Now a 2-on-2 the other way. Old Abe's into the zone. Passed out into the middle of the shot, and a nice glove save by Blake. Negating that 2-on-1 for the Old Abe's, and that's Blake's biggest saves so far tonight. Yeah, it's come early. Yeah, it was only the third shot that he's had to face, but that was a huge save by the Wildcats goaltender. Face-off won by the Old Abe's. Back to the point. They go D to D. A shot from distance goes wide. And Blake will cover that up off the bounce off the backboards. Face-off to Blake's left. Old Abe's with it. Battle for it high in the slot. Knocked away nicely by the Wildcats. Now Halverson couldn't get that one. Puck chipped by Dorn.
Number 6, Braxton York, with an assist to number 26.
Battle for it to the right of Blake. Centering pass. They were looking for Schofield in the slot. That gets checked off of his stick. Halverson now gets that puck deep, and he'll give chase as the Wildcats take a partial change. Halverson still with it. Oh, swept that puck right across the crease. Nobody there to finish it. Nice stop by Flanagan at the blue line. Gets that puck deep. Old Abe's with it behind their net. Now stretch pass. Nicely sticked aside by Dorn. Flanagan with it. He punches deep. Wildcats give chase. Seiler on the forecheck. Nice job by Seiler to win that puck. Puck right into the slot. John couldn't get a stick on that one as it was out of his reach. Played up the right boards and out to center ice. Serene back to Flanagan. Flanagan stretch pass intercepted by the Old Abe's. Now Dorn with it in his own end. Eau Claire goes for a 3-man change, giving the Wildcats a little bit of time. Now 4:05 left in the second period. Old Abe's with it. A shot. Glove saved by Blake, and he'll hold on for a faceoff. Looks like A-Strike is going to be taking the upcoming faceoff to the right of goaltender Blake. And he wins that important draw. Wildcats try to play it right up the boards. Now A-Strike gets it out to center ice. Battle for it along the wall. Nice hold in by Hare. Shot by the Wildcats. Tuckner Miller goes wide blocker side. Battle for that puck now in the corner. Shot from distance. Goes high over the glove of Hebert. Now cleared to center ice by Eau Claire. Good effort by Flanagan to win that puck battle. Flanagan slips a check, cuts to the middle, but loses control of that puck. Hare's shot saved by Hebert. Battle for it in the corner to his left now. Dodge couldn't hold the zone. Back for it is Dietrich. Dietrich cycles. Dodge with it. Stretch passes off target, and that's going to be icing on the Wildcats. And now 2:54 remains in the second period. Wildcats down by 3. Schofield taking the draw for Eau Claire. He's been sharp tonight. He's got 2 goals. Scored 25 seconds into this hockey game. One by Eau Claire. They push deep. Schofield, nice win there by Halverson. Battle for it down low. Played up, intercepted by Eau Claire, but now it's Lear poking that puck to center ice. Oh, Lear almost with an interception. That goes right through his skates. Stretch pass by Eau Claire on target. Now they skate it towards the left boards. Cross ice, they were looking for a one-timer from Bjorky. Fans on it. Played back to the point. Shot tipped. Goes wide, blocker side. 2:10 left in the second. Shot from distance. Bjork looking for the tip. He couldn't get a stick on it. Nice job by Lear to drive his man wide, but he's going for a penalty. That's a soft call by the referee. Lear going off as soon as the Wildcats touch the puck. Eau Claire with it. Schofield's cross-ice pass on target. Back to 6. Now they have a clear room. Shot in on Blake, and Blake makes the save and covers up. Very weak penalty coming up to the Wildcats with 1:41 to play. Lear off for cross-checking. Wildcats will be shorthanded. They're down by 3. Dalton Lear, a 10th grader, it's not his fault that he's bigger than that kid and that his physicality is better than the smaller kid. Schofield's cross-ice pass is on the money. Eau Claire with it. Back to the point, now along the half wall. Sent through the slot. Old Abe's with it down low now. Played back to the point. Shot saved by Blake, and he'll hold on for a faceoff. It's the 6th shot on goal against Blake, who came in halfway through this second period. Faceoff won by the Old Abe's. Played back. Schofield with it. Shot goes over the crossbar. John first to it. John clears all the way down. Hebert out to stop that for the Old Abe's. Good forecheck there by Serene, forcing the Old Abe's to regroup in their own end. 55 seconds left in the period. A minute 12 left on the power play for Eau Claire. Clearing attempt there, stopped, but now knocked out of the zone nicely by John. Schofield, cross-ice pass on target. Eau Claire into the zone. Stretch pass there on target. Shot saved by Blake. Another nice save by goaltender Sawyer Blake. He came in cold, gave up the first shot on goal, and ever since he's been sharp, stopping the next series of shots. I believe he's stopped 7 in a row now. 6 in a row. Faceoff will be to his right. Won by Eau Claire back to the point. 20 seconds left in the period. Claire with it, passed it out to the point. Now a shot from distance, blockered aside by Blake. Another shot, left pad saved by Blake, and he covers up for another faceoff in the Wildcat zone. 7 seconds now left in the period. 26 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Wildcats. It's going to be a strike on the draw for River Falls. Tries to fall on it. Puck goes to the boards. Played back to the point. Shot saved by Blake, and it goes in. Blake did not get all of it. And Eau Claire scores with 1.2 seconds left. That goal scored by number 16, Easton Borsheim. Face-off dropped, and that'll do it for the second period. After 2, the Wildcats trail 5-1. We're going to take a brief break here after we go through some shots on goal.
Braxton Bjork with an assist from number 10, Miles Olson, and number 24, Haley.
Blake faced a total of 8, giving up 2 that second period. So 21 shots total for Eau Claire and 17 for River Falls. We'll be back with third period action here in River Falls when play continues. All right, mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 for the third period. And everything sounds like it's going good for the audio, for the live chat. Got 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock until third period action. Here in River Falls, after 2, the Wildcats down 5-1 to Eau Claire. Shots 21-17 in favor of the Old Abes after 2. Goal scorers so far for tonight's game on the board right away for Eau Claire. Number 15, Levi Schofield, scoring top shelf over Simonette's left shoulder. As he came down on a tight angle, Simonette was down on his knees, and he let one rip high top shelf for the game's first goal. Andorfer, number 26, Lucas Andorfer, gets on the board for Eau Claire right after that. And then Schofield gets his second of the night to go 3-0 up on the Wildcats. Fourth goal of the game scored by Wildcats forward number 27, Carter Serene, making it a 3-1 hockey game. But then in the second, Bjork and Borshim on the board for Eau Claire to make it 5-1. And that is where we stand at the moment. Wildcats have shown flashes of dominance in this game. They just can't find the back of the net. All right, we got about 40 seconds till puck drop. We'll be back with third period action shortly here in River Falls. All right, referees on the ice, as are the Old Abes and Wildcats players. Sawyer Blake looks like he's going to head over to his net. He's taken the second half of today's game. Getting the start night was number 36, Alex Simonette. Simonette giving up 3 of today's goals. Blake giving up 2. Simonette ended with 13 shots on goal, saving 10. All right, referee making sure everybody's ready. Kind of odd, Blake does not scratch out his crease. And Hare plays that back for Dodge. Dodge circles in his own end. Now skates off to the left and across the red line. Dodge into the offensive zone, lays off for Lear. Lear's shot saved by Hebert. That's the first shot on goal for River Falls. This is Schofield in. Tries to shrug off a check, and it trickles in. Blake makes the save. Good defensive play there by the Wildcats. Not letting Schofield get all of that shot in on Blake. This faceoff will be to Blake's left. Won by Schofield, but it goes all the way down. Back for it is number 27, Berlin. Berlin tries to cut up the right side. Now it's taken away by the Wildcats. Another stick check there. Battle for it behind the net. Played up but not out. Held in. Shot by the Wildcats through traffic. Goes wide. Blocker side. This is out of my line of sight. Chipped right into the slot. Oh, Wildcats couldn't get a shot there. They had that puck. I believe that was Tucker Miller in the slot with the puck, but just couldn't get a shot off. Dietrich dumps it all the way down. And that is going to be icing on the Wildcats. Dietrich was about 2 feet outside of the red line, and they're calling the Wildcats on that one. They hadn't been calling that all game, but they do now. Faceoff will be to Blake's right with 13:42 now left to play in this hockey game. It's going to be Hare on the draw for River Falls, and he wins that cleanly back. Dodge with it. Dodge circles with it. Now plays it high off the glass all the way down. Another icing on River Falls. Hare ties up his man, battle for it right at the faceoff circle. Kick back to the point by Eau Claire. Shot blocked by Halverson and then cleared to center ice. Nice play by Halverson there to block the shot and clear the zone. Hare plays that up to Lear. Lear takes a check, but Halverson picks up. Halverson in, shot saved by Hebert. Puck goes behind his net. Nice hold in there by A-Strike. Shot saved by Hebert, and he'll hold on for a faceoff. A-Strike goes off for a line change. Dietrich steps out. Now Halverson will be taking the draw. Picked up by Eau Claire out to center ice. And now a nice stick check there by Lear. Interrupts that rush. Hare drops it back. Dorn's stretch pass off target. Taken over by Eau Claire, but they are offside. They have to tag up. Halverson picks up the puck. Halverson over the red line. Tried to get that deep. Checked off the puck. Now the Old Apes go around the net and out to center ice. Dietrich with it. Dietrich cross ice for Dorn. Dorn's pass intercepted. Shot in. That's wide glove side. Old Abe's another shot. That's wide glove side as well. Held in by Eau Claire. Taken away by the Wildcats and dumped all the way down. Hebert will have to play this. Oneman plays that around. Now Schofield with it. Passes off to his right. Old Abe's into the zone. And good defense there by A-Strike to take that puck away. A-Strike with it now into the offensive zone. Drop pass. Oh, too long on the shot was Halverson. Puck taken away to center ice. Nice stick handling there by Dodge. Now played deep by Braun. Braun over to Lear. Lear with it in the corner. Centering pass goes over the stick, but a shot from the point off the shin pads of Bjork, and now Bjork trying to race for room. Bjork's shot saved by Blake, and Blake will hold on for a face-off. Nice job by the goaltender to swallow that puck up. No rebound there. Faceoff will be to his right. It's going to be Hare on the draw for the Wildcats. Puck goes into the corner. Back for it's Dorn. Dorn with it. Dorn shrugs off a check, gets it up to Lear, who pinches to the red line. Now it's an odd man rush after that nice play by Lear. Lear, centering pass on the target. Backhand shot goes just over the crossbar. Wildcats shot from the point. Blockered aside by Hebert. Now a shot from the point, sticked away by Hebert. Centering pass there by the Wildcats, intercepted by Bjork. Bjork crossed the red line, chips deep, and now gives chase. Blake played that, wrapped it around. Schofield first to it. Battle for it along the Eau Claire blue line. Lear trying to get a stick on that one. It goes deep. Halverson back for it. Halverson and Schofield battling. Nice job by Halverson to get that out of the zone. Eau Claire now brought down by Halverson. This is going to be a penalty on the Wildcats. It's going to be Halverson, I believe, for a hold. And it is. Holding on Halverson. Wildcats will be shorthanded with 10-12 left in this third period. They're down 1-5. It's like Teddy Seiler, the sophomore for the Wildcats, taking this draw. Puck goes to the point. Eau Claire takes over. Passed across. Now backdoor shot attempt, and it's deflected. Never made it in on Blake. Battle for it now in the corner to the right of Blake. Eau Claire with it. Circles. Now cross-ice pass. Eau Claire has it on the right side now. Swept around by Eau Claire. Now played out front, but that's intercepted nicely by Seiler, and he dumps all the way down. Back for this puck is Anneman. Stretch pass there. This is Bjork. Slips a check. Now goes crashing into the boards. Dodge. Shielding that puck behind his net. Wraps it around now. Lear after it. Eau Claire with the puck at the blue line. Now they pass it across. Shot from distance. Right pad saved by Blake, and that's a good one. Wildcats able to clear all the way down. Hebert out to stop that. Anneman back for it. Andorfer passes that up. Now Eau Claire centering, looking for Schofield. In, shot, goal. Eau Claire with the power play goal. It's Andorfer. That's his second to the night. Six to 1, Old Abe's over the Wildcats with 8:43 left in this hockey game. Halverson on the faceoff. Lear tried to poke that puck. Old Abe's come away with it and dumped deep. After this is Dorn behind his own net. Hare checked off that puck. Now a battle for it in the corner. Played back to the point. Eau Claire tries a one-timer. It's fanned on. Now in tight. Wraparound attempt saved by Blake. Rebound goes in. Eau Claire scores on their second attempt there, and they are now up 7-1. That goal scored by number 21, Nolan Menard. Should be running time now. It's 7-1. Braun on the draw. Nice face-off win there. Tuckner Miller tries a backhand pass that's intercepted by Eau Claire and dumped. Dodge after it. No icing. Schofield on the forecheck. A-Strike plays that up the boards out to center ice. Eau Claire will have to regroup. Menard's goal unassisted. Schofield plays that up to Menard. Back to Schofield. Schofield with it. Cuts to the right. Around the net. Schofield wraparound goal. That's a hat trick for Schofield. Now Eau Claire is up 8-1. Eight to 1 in favor of the Old Abes. That's Schofield's hat trick. Now Eau Claire with the puck down the right side. Shot. That's deflected wide by Dietrich. Menard gets the assist on Schofield's hat trick goal. Dumped deep by Eau Claire. Battle for it down low now. Nice play by Dietrich to win that battle. Can't clear the zone. Wrapped around by the Old Abes. Hare after it. Nice pick up there by Dorn. Dorn cuts into the zone, but that is offside on the Wildcat as Lear got dumped and slid offside. It is running time now. 6:50 was on the clock. That's going to be Seiler on the faceoff. Teddy Seiler, a sophomore for the Wildcats, wins that faceoff back to Dodge. Dodge with it. Off the boards and around to A-Strike. A-Strike up the boards. Finds Tucker Miller, but he's checked off the puck. Nice steal there by Braun, but he loses control of the puck. Now swept ahead by Seiler. Old Abes pick it up after the deflection. Tucker Miller played that out to center ice, and that was brought back in offside on Eau Claire. Shots this period so far, 7 for Eau Claire, 5 for the Wildcats. It's going to be Seiler on the draw for River Falls. Schofield on the draw for Eau Claire. Seiler wins that nicely back. Dodge with it. Dodge has that taken away. It's dumped deep by Eau Claire behind the net. A-Strike. Oh, Schofield couldn't get a glove on that. It goes out to the red line. Now Bjork into the zone. Cuts to the middle. Shot saved by Blake. No rebound there. Blake swallows that one up, and now with 5:18 to go, there'll be a faceoff in the Wildcat zone, but it is running time. So once this faceoff is dropped, it'll be about 5 minutes left. Halverson told to strap up his helmet. One of the straps came off, and now he's going to take this face-off against Schofield. Levi Schofield, 10th grader, has 3 goals tonight for Eau Claire. Now he has it behind the net, gets dumped, no call. And now Dietrich plays that around. Lear with it, brings it back the other way. Now Dorn gives chase. Dorn plays it up. Hare, cross-ice pass on target. Lear looking for Halverson far side. It's off his stick and into the corner. Halverson had Lear wide open in front, just couldn't get that pass off. Puck in the face-off circle area, cleared by Eau Claire. Takeaway there by the Wildcats. Schofield with it now at center. Goes back to the point. And Eau Claire stretch pass, knocked away by Dietrich. Good defense there by number 34, White. Schofield with it in his own end. Passes it up ice to 16, Borsheim. Borsheim back for Schofield. Schofield plays it into the corner. Seiler wraps it around. Hare with it. Hare couldn't clear. Now it is cleared by Dorn. Oh, no, that was Braun. Nice job by Braun to get that puck into the offensive zone. Cleared all the way down by Eau Claire. No icing. They're saying that hit Dodge. Dodge wraps it around. This is Tuckner Miller. Up the boards. Battle for it now right in front of the penalty box. Eau Claire comes away with it. Nice job by Dodge to drive his man wide. Now played up, but it's intercepted at the blue line. Shot saved by Blake with the glove. That got tipped right in front of the Wildcats goaltender, and he got the glove on it. Made a nice save. Wildcats with a short bench. 6 on the bench, 5 on the ice. Hare with it. Lear has that go off his stick. Old Abe's tried to play it up. It's intercepted by Halverson. Halverson cuts to the right. Into the offensive zone he goes. Slips a check into the corner with it. Centering pass, one-timer shot, score! Hare with the one-timer, and he finds the back of the net. The Wildcats back on the scoreboard. They now trail 8-2. Hare off a beautiful pass from Halverson. And that one-timer was saved by Hebert. He just didn't get enough on it. It trickled right through his legs for the Wildcats' second goal of the game. Face-off, Halverson tried to push his player forward. Old Abe's come away with it. Into the zone they go. Puck goes into the corner to the right of Blake. Centering pass, saved by Blake. Rebound saved by Blake. 2 saves right in a row by the Wildcats goaltender. Now they're calling that a goal. How did that go in? Wow. That goal scored by number 26, Andorfer, and that's his hat trick. 2 hat tricks on the night for the Old Abes. Andorfer and Schofield both with 3 goals each. Minute 55 now left in this hockey game. The Old Abes lead 9-2. I have no idea how that went in. That somehow got under Blake. Stretch pass there by the Old Abes. Kurth plays that deep. Back for it is Dorn. He ties up his man nicely. Lear comes away with it. Hare passed that up. Now Halverson after it. Andorfer's hat-trick goal unassisted. Halverson, nice puck win there. Checked off the puck, though. Now Lear battling for it. Hare goes across to Halverson. Centering pass. Taken away by the Old Abes out to center. Nice poke by Dorn, but Eau Claire still has the puck. Shot from distance off the glove of Blake and goes just wide. Oh, man. That was close. 1 minute left in the hockey game. Hare tries to clear. It's sticked away. And now a penalty coming up to Eau Claire. Should be running time, but they stop the clock. Number 27 of the Old Abes going off. The call is cross-checking, and that is to Brevin Berlin. It'll be Seiler on the draw. He's got Tuckner Miller to his left and Braun to his right. Face-off won by the Wildcats. Shot from the point, saved by Hebert. Nobody there for the rebound. Wildcats bring it back to Dodge on the point. Dodge goes cross ice, but that's out to the red line. Schofield clears. Dodge being harassed by Schofield. Schofield intercepts down low. Slips a check from Dodge, goes around the net. Centering pass, shot saved by Blake. Now cleared by the Wildcats. 25 seconds left in the hockey game. Schofield fans on that. Dodge up the boards. Now goes into the corner. 18 seconds left, wrapped around by the Old Abes. Now held in nicely there by Tuckner Miller. Cleared by the Old Abe's. That's off a Dodge's stick. Goes all the way down to Blake's, and that'll do it for the game. 2 seconds, one, and that's it. Old Abe's win this one by a score of 9-2. 14 shots for the Old Abe's that period. 7 for the Wildcats. $35 total shots for Eau Claire. 24 for the Wildcats. So Blake saw 22 shots. And gave up 6. So he stopped 16 of 22. Simonette stopped 10 of 13. All right, that'll do it for the JV stream against the Old Abe's. They fall short tonight, 9-2. And we hope you enjoyed this broadcast of the JV game. We'll be back shortly with varsity action between the River Falls Wildcats and the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's.